Age is not just a number, or is it?
We are the happy headers, and when this topic came up for discussion, I was thinking, yeah, age is not just a number. Okay, it's something that you've heard that lots and lots of times. But what does that actually mean? Like, should you act your age? You know, if you're 60, should I get a cardigan and a pipe and slippers and go around?
Well, I think that statement is just an excuse for men to, flaunt younger women and behave like teenagers when they're in their 50s.
Yeah, well, you see, men are entitled to go through their midlife crisis and buy the sports car.
God.
And get hair dyed and, the skinny jeans and go around to nightclubs.
While their women are at home managing the feckin' house and the kids.
And the 15 kids, yeah.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing is that and you won't be able to disagree with this, but when you think of aged men like Sean Connery, okay, Sean has passed on now, but very sexy man, George Clooney, Tom Jones.
Ew, puke.
Men age better than women. Men can be like the silver fox. You okay?
No. Okay, right. I have to say, some men do age better.
Thank you.
They do age well. Of course you do, Paul. Yeah, of course you do. But not all men age well. It's the same with women, though. See, I know he's going to bite back at me now, lads. He's going to bite back at me. He's going to be like women don't age well.
Come on.
He'll be like...
I might surprise you.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, you see, the likes of somebody like Helen Mirren. Funny, I saw a film of hers 2 weeks ago when she was a young woman. And, very, very sexy... confident person, beautiful woman, and I don't know what age she is now, but she's still very sexy, very confident.
Yeah. Jane Fonda as well.
Sigourney Weaver.
Fabulous. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know whether they've had work done, but and again, women will probably be more.
Jennifer Lopez. Oh my God, she's still stunning.
Is she an old one? Is she?
Yeah, she's in her 50s.
That's
she's not old, but still she's aged incredibly well.
I know people in their 50s.
Yeah.
It's not that old.
Actually, my husband is in his 50s and I think he looks great.
There you go.
Yeah.
You see, you went for the older man thing. You're proving my point. Even somebody like Clint Eastwood in a movie that he did a few months ago. Like, Clint is 95, is he, or something like this? And
Excuse me.
He's and like in the movie, he dates somebody much younger.
I just think that's gross.
Really?
God, granddad syndrome. Why?
What? But you said like some women are into it, like they go for the older man thing. So
that much older.
Not that old.
Jesus. Like, I have a couple of friends, all right, that have, married men that are maybe 20 years older than them. But Jesus, 30 years, that's pushing it now. I'm getting like, what's your one? The vibes off your one. Anna Nicole Smith vibes here.
All right.
Do you remember your man? Jesus, he was very
I remember
old.
Barbara Windsor, who used to be in the Carry On films when she was in EastEnders. She was with a much younger man.
Oh,
Toy boy.
Really? Yeah, it's not so unfair. But why is there so much judgment around it, actually?
Oh, well, I'm not judging.
You are so... Oh my God, it's your entitlement.
I'm saying it's a good thing. And when I'm a decent old guy of a decent old age, I do reserve the right to get with somebody who's younger.
Yeah.
Now, how much younger? There again, you see, I wouldn't have much in common with somebody who was significantly
younger. Would you really
be
attracted to that?
No, you see, to me, like, whatever about physical attraction, it's the things you can sit down and talk about and share and have in common. So I wouldn't... my arthritis has stopped me from going to a nightclub now at this stage.
Oh, God.
I still have the leather jacket and the white t-shirt.
Okay,
and the hair oil.
80s vibes.
Yeah, and the white runners. So yeah, I could still, but no, I just wouldn't be into. I'd be more into. I'd like to go and see a nice film.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, and sit down and talk about stuff like that. So to me, it's the value of a woman's mind.
Yeah, the interests. that they,
Yeah.
that you share in qualities together is a big thing, isn't it? I think that's why a lot of marriages kind of fall apart, because the intellect divides. The goalposts become very different. I remember a very good friend of mine years ago as well saying that to me, like, you know, your goalposts have to be aligned, you know. So I don't know how aligned Anna Nicole Smith's goalposts were with
I don't know if she's in alignment at all.
that billionaire that she married. You know.
Bernie Ecclestone, do you remember the fella who was over Formula 1? He was a small man, he's about 3'8", and he was with this supermodel one.
No way.
He's had a history, a plethora of them as well.
Go away.
But obviously they love him for his physique, not that his billionaire bank account.
Obviously.
But then again, if I was a billionaire, I kind of go, well, yeah, I'm saying to somebody, I'm terrible with names, but there was a golfer. It'll come to me after the video's over. But this live golf, trying to poach people from the regular PGA golf thing. A guy signed a contract with live golf last week. I think he got something like 500 million for signing up.
Wow.
And like, people are saying, well, he's defected, he's kind of betrayed. And I'm going, hold on a minute, who cares? If someone to give me 500 million, I could buy any amount of new friends with that. I wouldn't care.
God help us.
I'm very shallow, really.
Oh, what would you do with 500 million?
That's another video. But another aspect of age just being a number. What about these people who get into fitness or kind of decide, I'm going to get my physique I'm going to get myself in shape. Would have ever been in shape before. I'm going to run a marathon.
Yeah.
I know of two people. Again, I'm not good with their names, but one of them was a lady, and I think I mentioned her in a previous video, where in her 40s she became widowed, and to get her out of her grief, a friend of hers said, "You should join a gym and start training," and she did. And this lady's now probably in her late 70s or 80s. She looks fantastic.
Wow.
And she gets up and she goes out and she runs every day. She goes to the gym, she does weights. She's a real advertisement for that.
Isn't that fabulous?
And there was another guy I saw who he runs marathons in London. He's in his 90s.
Yeah.
Running marathons.
Wow. Fair. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
In his 90s. But then you see, there is a bit of a science behind that too. They're saying that, age is just a number, and
you're as young as you feel.
You're as young as you feel yourself. I mean, years ago they used to say, "Here, you're as young as the woman you feel." Oh my God.
And there's some truth in that, you say.
Well, she might keep you fresh, keep you alive,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And resuscitate you a few times.
Yes. Yeah. God bless us, David.
But you see, I think whatever about psychologically deluding ourselves as to what age we are, what age we want to pretend we are, right? Men, because our skin, men's skin is twice as thick as women's.
Is it?
Yeah, I didn't say we're twice as thick, but men's skin is.
Are you sure?
And this is why our faces, we don't get as many the wrinkles that women get, you see.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think, and again, this is totally unfounded, not based on anything. I don't think men get as much work done on their faces as women do. Because they don't need to.
Some men destroyed themselves though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Ruined himself.
His mother was big into plastic surgery.
Oh God. And some women destroy themselves with it as well.
See, men, you see, to look more dignified with wrinkles and kind of big brown.
I much prefer it. Go natural. Yeah, even for myself.
Yeah.
Even for my lads, little secret. We let them in.
It's your secret.
Oh! I've decided to let my hair go grey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to have
you're
a
not
sneak
naturally
preview?
that colour, are you not?
Look. My silver fox is coming out.
Yes.
So the idea
Silver
is
Vixen.
Silver Vixen. Oh yeah, I like that. So I've just been colouring the top of my this parting here, and when it grows down nicely, then I'm just going to flip the parting.
So in some video you flick on, she'll be grey, and people come, "Where's Siobhan gone?"
I'll be grey, guys.
So I got her mother in this week.
Yep. Look at her now. Here she is.
Well, grey became a thing with the lockdown, you see, because
you did actually,
started to embrace their inner greyness.
Yeah, and my husband actually gave me the confidence to do that. He was like, I'll still love you. Just, whatever you want to do, that's your natural self. And he'd be a man, actually. He's not into these blow-up lips or, blow-up boobs or any of that crack. Hates all that stuff.
It wouldn't suit him.
Yeah, it wouldn't suit. It wouldn't look good on your pet. I wouldn't like it. But it is great, actually, to have that, confidence behind you saying, actually, if I wanted to go and be my natural, authentic self inside and out, then I can do that, and it'll be grand. And I think it's a thing of confidence more so, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like men going bald. You're either going to just shave it off, forget about it, just go with
But
it.
you see, if your confidence is based on your looks,
Yes.
you're in a very
You're in trouble.
precarious situation because your looks are going to change.
Yeah.
Whereas if your confidence comes from within,
Yeah.
it's there 100%.
Yeah, you're always going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I think that's the big transition that has happened personally in my life, because in my youth I was all about my looks, and then when I hit 26 I noticed men were not looking at me anymore, and I was
Really?
like,
At 26?
oh my God, they're actually looking at the 19-year-old beside me. Yeah,
Your best before date had gone at
I
26.
swear. Yeah, I swear to
God.
God. Yeah,
Jamie.
yeah, but of course they were creeps.
Yes.
They're the creepy type of men.
Yeah. You ended up with the right fella anyway.
Yes, I was already with the right fella. But it was just a shocking discovery.
And on that note,
Yes.
we'll finish. We are the Happy Headers. Like us and subscribe to us, and we'll talk to you soon.
And don't forget to add your comments down below, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We'd love to hear from you and hear your perspective on our podcast as well, and what your experience is.
Bye.
Bye.